Hey everybody, my name's Nate. Welcome to Two Quick Things, episode number 4. It's Spring Break Edition. This week's episode of Two Quick Things, I wanted to highlight 2 motivational phrases or quotes as you head back into the office after your wonderful vacation. Maybe you're like me, maybe you didn't get a vacation. It's raining here. I have my coconut shirt on. Quick quote number 1. A month from now, you can either have a month of progress or a month of excuses why you didn't. I came across the quote somewhere online, and it really hit home for me about a year and a half ago. I've always been a really active person, but that doesn't mean I was the guy that went to the gym 7 days a week, went for 4-mile runs, anything like that. Like you and all of us, we were smack dab in the middle of trying to figure out what COVID meant. So after 2020 and the beginning of 2021, I started to feel like just not well at home. I wasn't moving as much. I was quite sedentary for a normal world. I wasn't up and about, hustle and bustle to and from a workplace. For me, that's where things started to snowball in the wrong direction. And it kind of occurred to me, Nate, you're not getting any kind of exercise. Ding, light bulb. There should be a sounder there. So I reverted to my 25-year-old self when I would go on 4 and 5 mile runs, and I would go to the gym multiple times a week, and said, you know what, Nate, you're in your 40s. Not getting any younger anymore, kid. So I needed to make a conscious effort in my mind to get healthy again. So I saw this quote and my light bulb moment went off. I could keep delaying and saying, oh, I'll get to it. I could keep delaying and say, I'll start next month, or I'll look into going to a gym, or I'll go run outside for the first time next month. Or you could start today, and before you know it, 3 and 4 weeks go by, and you're into this thing for a month. You feel better. You're sweating out all the toxins, whatever it is you work out. And hopefully, of course, you're on that trajectory to feeling good. For me, this was a fitness quote. It was a motivational quote to kind of get my butt in gear. But it could be anything for anybody. Quick quote number 2. If everyone in your company, your school, your community, your neighborhood had your attitude, what kind of place would that be? Think about that a second. If everybody in your school, your community, your place of work, your neighborhood, if everybody had your attitude, what kind of place would that be? We've all been through challenges these last couple of years. We've all understood things we can't or shouldn't do. I think a lot of us would agree that's affected our attitudes, the way we go about our relationships at school, at work, in our neighborhoods, in our communities. It's a good opportunity coming back from spring break, starting to feel like we're getting back to some sort of sense of normalcy, to do a self-check. How is your attitude? Is your attitude great with your spouse, your kids, your closest friends, your family? How's your attitude at work? Are you still that happy-go-lucky go-getter? Or have you kind of sunken into the world that we've lived the last couple of years? I've always been a very glass-half-full guy, and in these episodes going forward, hopefully you'll hear and sense and feel that kind of come out of me. And attitude is a big thing. Attitude can be a choice. I might be having a crappy day, but I'm going to choose to be positive and smiley and happy and anxious and excited. Again, this is a quote I saw somewhere online, and it was actually hung in a school. Hopefully we can all do a self-check on our attitude so that we can be positive, contributing members to ourselves, to each other, to our friends, our family, our coworkers, our bosses, our subordinates, everybody that matters in our lives. There you have it, this week's episode of Two Quick Things, 2 quick quotes. I'll post both quotes on my Twitter feed, @NateZellner, so you can share them, like them, with anybody for that matter. And don't forget, you can follow us every week on the YouTube channel, Two Quick Things. You can find me right here on LinkedIn, follow me on LinkedIn, or of course the Twitter feed @NateZellner. Hope it was a great spring break, a fun spring break, a safe spring break. And cheers for the rest of the spring. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks so much.